Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for the love, the support. So, my beautiful people, today I have another one to share with you. You know, the reason you have progress, the analysis for a purpose. It's not just a showcase, but it's for a purpose. I am here to serve you as to keep you updated. Right now, there is an update you want to hear from the Biafra Prime Minister. His response to the questions that were thrown at him, they are super amazing. Then you should not be excluded. You should be included so you can be updated, informed about the latest happening and the plan of Hope Uzodimma to conduct another election again in Imo State, of which the people are saying no, because they are tired of this selective process of electing whosoever they wish to put as the governor or president or senate, whatever. You know that the code is selection. Your PVC does not matter. So for this moment, the people are tired of going to cast their vote, and the Biafra Republic government in exile is really helping, making sure the people never made mistake of going to cast their vote. Meanwhile, there were some questions that were thrown to the Biafra Prime Minister, and his response, of which is going to help you, as I will be giving you bit by bit or stage by stage of his response to the people of Biafra. So please carry
Am
your
I coming out loud?
listen to him, and
Loud and clear.
I'll be right back.
Okay, a very big and warm good afternoon to my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Epa. I represent from the current Delta State under Biafra, and our capital is in Ughelli. And it's been a while that I've been wanting to ask our leader this question. But before I go forward, I want to say a very big thank you to our Biafra Liberation Army for the great work they did yesterday. After they neutralized the enemy, I did not really understand the video on time until I realized that, fine, after they neutralized the terrorists will come to our market, will burn down our market. This is why our men had to go to the market to keep the market safe. Kudos to them. That was big. Thank you very much, Prime Minister. And my question is this. Like the contribution, like some of us, we live in Nigeria, but we are not really in Biafra land. How can we be part of this contribution in case we want to contribute our little quota? How do we get the information on how to contribute? That is my first question. And my second question is that the case of mad people, you know, here in Nigeria, sometimes you see mad people, they are so vulnerable, they are so exposed to all manner of danger. Sometimes when I look at them, my heart will be bleeding that, I wish I have money. I would have probably taken this one out and go and take her to where they can treat her and treat him. Stuff like that. Is the Biafra government having any plan for these people, sir? Those are my questions. Thank you very much for your great work, sir. We love you so much. As a matter of fact, you are like God to us. Thank you very much. I yield.
Thank you very much for that wonderful question. Let me start by addressing your second question, which is the mad people, the mad people in the street. Yes, the Biafra government in exile already have a department that will be looking to make sure that the vulnerable people, like the mad people in the street, are well taken care of, and especially out of the street. But you know, it can never be implemented under Nigeria. So as soon as Biafra come, this is one of the most essential and priority that the Biafra government is going to embark on, making sure that those people that are very vulnerable people and those people that are, you know, facing a lot of challenges, mental challenge and all that, will be well taken care of. And of course, especially out of the street. That is the most important thing. Make sure they regain their sense, and you know, and we'll have experts in those fields in the department of the cabinet of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and some of them are heading those departments. So yes, we have that. But like you see, it can never be implemented under Nigeria watch. So our main thing is to get our freedom, and those things will be a secondary problem. Number one question you asked is about the contribution from the homeland. Yes, the contribution in the homeland actually has been activated. Those states that has organized themselves have already started contribution. Alonso State, for example, has activated their contribution. Alonso State, we must give kudos to them. They have started contribution, and you know, it is rising, you know, every day. So, but the contribution is not the main priority of the de facto government at this point. The main priority of the de facto government at this point is to organize the executives of each state first, laying that strong foundation to make sure that we are not porous to sabos. Sabos must come, but our structure and what we are doing now will end them. So we want to, first of all, organize the government, the cabinet, and make sure that they are not porous to these sabos and all the things that comes with it. Then we will go into the contribution. Of course, the money to raise that will be raised from Biafra land will go a very, very long way in the liberation phase that we are into now. So after that, it is advisable that everybody will locate their state. And that's why the creation of the public groups for each state by the executive of each state is very, very necessary for information dissemination. So after that, the state executive will begin the collection of what we call the Biafra Liberation Tax. The Biafra Liberation Tax is something that every person, whether in Biafra land or outside Biafra land, will participate in paying. And like you see, the people in diaspora have already started paying the Biafra Liberation Tax. So if you go to the website, you're going to see a portal where the Biafra Liberation Tax is being paid. And you can pay as little as $5 or $10 a week. So it is a weekly payment. That weekly payment is something that we're going to also activate in Biafra land for the Biafra Liberation Tax. So, but first of all, we have to put the de facto government cabinet in order before we start that. But I thank those states who already started. But yet, it is not about money. And yet, it is all about money because you cannot fight freedom without money. But first of all, I want to make sure that the executives of the de facto government is well grounded and the foundation will be as strong as possible, especially at this early stage, so that it will be able to withstand every sabo that is going to shake the foundation in the nearest future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. The question is well addressed. The Prince, unmute yourself and just read your question.
Thank you, Success. My great, Lord beloved Prime Minister, I greet you, sir. From my heart, I bow and I bow for you, sir. I will go straight to my question. My question goes like this. Like we that is in Biafra land that want to serve and serve with all our hearts. And it's unfortunate that I do not have any one that is in that government. How can I serve? Or how can I contact and serve in a little way I can do? Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have the chief security officer of each state, and we also have the chief security officer of the de facto government. And of course, when we talk about chief security officer, they have absolutely nothing to do with the Biafra Liberation Army, and they also have absolutely nothing to do with the Biafra resistance fighters. So it is only their main job is to screen those who would want to join the de facto government to see that they are not sabo. So all you have to do is to locate the chief security officer of the de facto government and make your intention known that you want to join the executive or you want to join to serve your state. You can also contact any of the state executive, from administrator down to the secretary, down to the deputy, that you want to join your state. You can also, if you at this point you do not know who is in the government or in your state, it means that you have not been following this Biafra, for a very, very long time. We operate a well-coordinated and organized community that, if you are in this struggle, you should be able to know someone from your state as it is. But if you don't know, the information will be made public. So I believe the de facto government cabinet are listening to this, and if they are not, we're going to pass a memo at the end of the day, so we can, if each state can make their number available in case somebody like you want to serve the state, who to contact and all that. Also, it is not just about your number. We are going to make the email available so that when you want to serve, you send your CV. Send your CV, just like we did it in the government, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. When we were asking people to send their CV, a lot of people were mocking us in the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A lot of them were mocking us. People were, even this idiot, they call Aporo or whatever they call this, Apakoro, what is this man said, that is making content. The idiot came online and started shouting, "Oh, they are recruiting! Oh, they say they are recruiting in the government. Oh. Can he come today?"
His name is Arara. Arara is
That
Arara.
stupid idiot. That stupid idiot. Can he come today and make the video again? He can't. Because then he didn't see anything. So, but today, can he come and make a video again and mock what the Biafra Republic of Tinesa has done or what we are doing? Can he come today and mock our army? Can he come today and mock our navy? Can he come today and mock the Biafra resistance fighters? Can he come today and mock a very well sophisticated weapon carrying Biafra army? He can't. But then, because these are people, these are idiots who are using the opportunity that the social media have created, and they think they can make no comment and when they don't have a vision. So anyway, we're going to make this particular information public. Email, especially email, because I don't think telephone number will serve this purpose. So we need you to write and send us your CV, especially those of you who doesn't know anybody within your state. So we want to know you, because we know everybody that is in autopilot. We know those who have been following autopilot, and they are following autopilot genuinely before we form a government. So these are the people we know we can work with, without looking back that they are support. But those of you who never joined anything we are doing until now, you have to send your CV so we know who you are, where you're coming from. So that information will be made public. And please, Rafael Ajari and the sources, please remind me about this. So every state will have official email where people can send their CVs they want to serve the government. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Noted, sir. All right. The Prince, your question has been answered, and you have to go to the listening session for others to come in.
Yeah, I'll send
I
it.
will bring it in one drop. Drop, are you human being? Drop. Are you there?
Okay. Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you,
Biafra
my
will
able
hear you.
prime. Thank you, my able Prime Minister, for a work well done for the restoration of Biafra. Thank you very much. My question is based on the upcoming IMO election. Recently, there have been a news circulating online that IPOB have won INEC against rigging of IMO election. So I want to know whether the Prime Minister have advised people to go and vote. I want to know your take based on this IMO election. Please just clarify us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. No genuine Biafran will advise anybody to vote. So when you talk IPOB, please remember to add IPOB Nigeria. We don't have nothing like IPOB, and then the IPOB is telling you to go and vote in Imo State or warning INEC. Anybody that is talking in the name of IPOB and warning INEC means that is IPOB Nigeria. And like I said, these are criminals that were expelled from the Biafra movement. They have been working as a political, pressure group for many years, and people didn't know this. They deceive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Each time he said no election, they pressure him, and then at the dying minute he will come and say, "Okay, go and vote." So they turn everything to a political pressure group. We are not political pressure group. We are Biafran, and we can never validate Nigeria. And let me make it very clear today. Biafra stand, the Biafra government stand is that Nigeria can never ever conduct election anymore in Biafra territory. Apart from that, Nigeria cannot be allowed to give us any dictator or in the name of governor or in the name of any nomenclature within the Biafra territory. We can never allow that again. So the issue of Imo State is very, very clear. We have declared lockdown curfew from the 9th to the 12th to make sure that we prevent Nigeria from select. So whether you go out and vote, they are still going to call Hope Uzodimma. Whether you do not go out and vote, they are going to call Hope Uzodimma. Our idea and our agenda now is to continue to fight, to delegitimize whoever that is there, whether it is Hope, whether it is any other person. But as I can assure you, they are not going to call any other person apart from Hope. I'm already fighting him. Did you vote for Hope in the first place before he became the governor of Imo State? The answer is no. Did you also vote for the president of Nigeria today before he becomes the president of Nigeria? The answer is no. Our focus now is not to validate Nigeria. What these criminals are trying to do is to validate Nigeria, because once you go out to vote, you have validated Nigeria. So we don't want to validate Nigeria. It does not matter whoever they announce, we can never validate Nigeria by going out to vote. So anybody that tells you to go out and vote is agent of Nigeria. Our agenda is very, very clear. We will not go out to vote, and nobody will be allowed to conduct any Nigeria election in Biafra land. What we are looking for is an opportunity to conduct a true referendum, which is the only democratic process accepted globally, where everybody will have the opportunity to vote and be voted for, where people can make their choice whether they want to be part of this evil entity or not. And then after that, we'll go into a democratic process, a true democracy, where people will have the opportunity to vote and be voted for. Thank you very much. So we are not validating any Nigeria in Imo State. And we have made that particular point very, very clear. And anybody that tells you to go out there and vote is a agent of Nigeria. Like I said, there are Nigeria political pressure group, not IPOB, please. Thank you.
So my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.